Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something really fundamental, something that connects us all, the simple act of helping. We're going to see how even the smallest gestures can create these incredible ripples of change, not just out in the world, but inside of us too.
So, to really get what we mean by the power of helping, let's just start with a really simple but powerful image. Picture a soup kitchen. You've got volunteers working together, cooking, serving people who might not have a meal otherwise. Right there, in that one simple act of giving someone a hot meal, you find the real heart of what it means to help. Now, that phrase, bolster their spirits, that's the key. What does that even mean? Well, it's about so much more than just filling a stomach, right? It's about lifting someone up. A warm meal can feel like a hug. It's a signal that someone out there actually cares. It can bring back a little bit of dignity, a little bit of hope. It's a huge emotional boost when you need it most. But here's the thing, helping isn't always about these big gestures or, writing a check. It's so much broader than that. It can be as simple as just offering a kind word or really taking a moment to listen to someone. At its core, helping is about giving a piece of yourself, your time, your energy, your focus to support another person. To really help people, we first have to understand the kinds of situations they might be in. And the words we use to talk about it, they matter a lot. They can show empathy and respect. So let's go over a few common phrases that help us talk about tough situations with a little more compassion. So you've probably heard someone say they're struggling to make ends meet. All this really means is that it's tough for them to earn enough money to pay for the absolute basics. Rent, groceries, the power bill. It's that constant challenge of just... The phrase fallen on hard times kind of tells a story. It suggests that someone was doing okay. Maybe things were stable, but then something happened. They lost a job, there was a crisis, and now things are really, really tough. It's a way of acknowledging that this isn't how things have always been for them. Now, this one is so important. Instead of using a label like poor people, which can sound a bit harsh, saying the less fortunate is a much more compassionate way to put it. See, it focuses on their circumstances, maybe bad luck or a lack of opportunity, instead of making it sound like a personal failure. It's all about empathy. Okay, so we've talked about what helping can look like and the words we can use to talk about need, but that leads us to the really big question. Why? Why is it so important? Well, as we're about to see, the positive effects create this amazing ripple effect that actually touches everyone. I mean, it's a fair question, right? Why should we give our time and our energy to other people? The answer is pretty profound because the impact goes so much further than that one single act. It kicks off this incredible positive chain reaction. This really gets to the heart of it. Helping is totally a two-way street. It doesn't just make the person receiving help feel good, it brings happiness to the giver too. It builds trust, it makes our relationship stronger, and when you do that, you make entire communities stronger. And personally, it teaches us so much about kindness, about patience, and the best part, it creates this cycle. The good you put out there often has a way of finding its way back to you. Okay, so this all sounds amazing, I know. But you might be thinking, where do I even begin? How can I actually start doing this? Well, the good news is it's way simpler than you think. Let's break it down into 4 areas where pretty much anyone can make a difference. The best part is you can start exactly where you are. It begins right at home with your family. Maybe that's just listening when someone needs to talk or helping out with chores. Then it expands to your friends, just being there for them when they need you. From there, it can be a simple act for a total stranger, like holding a door or giving directions. And eventually, that can grow into helping your whole community, like volunteering for something you really care about. So as we start to wrap this up, there's one last really powerful idea that I want to leave with you. When you help someone, the impact doesn't just stop there. That one act has a life of its own. And this right here, this is the magic of it all. When you help someone, you make it just a little bit more likely that they'll turn around and help someone else down the line. Your one small act can inspire another, and that one inspires another, and suddenly you've got this incredible chain reaction of goodness. This is how we build a better, kinder world, one small act at a time. And please, never ever forget this. You don't have to solve all the world's problems to have a huge impact. Giving someone a meal, offering an hour of your time, just sharing a kind word. These things might feel small to you, but to the person receiving them, they can make a real tangible difference. They matter. So, I'll just leave you with this one thought. This isn't about changing the entire world by tomorrow. It's about taking one small, simple step. So what's one small difference that you can make? Because that one act, that one little contribution, that's where all the big changes really begin.